back in America and I'm driving an RV to Sun and Fun. Doesn't get much better than this. On the freeway heading west towards Tampa. Lakeland's a little bit before Tampa, about an hour from Orlando, so a nice short drive. Nowhere near as long as the drive I did from DC to Oshkosh when I was last here in 2019. That was a big drive. So looking forward to a nice quick drive. Set up when we get there. I've got the RV this year, so don't have as much gear to set up. Pretty much pull up and set the awning up, and that's about it. Make the bed and we're good to go. Looking forward to not being stuck in the weather in a tent. Both years that I've been to Oshkosh, I've been stuck with storms that have flooded the place out, so not the ideal camping weather. Really looking forward to having the RV, shower, and power's the big one as well, so to charge all the batteries and edit as well, I really need power to do that. So last time I was at a show, really appreciate John from Fly at Mike Alpha let me plug into his trailer and still power off him during the day, keep the batteries charged up, but you can't really do that in a tent. So this year I decided to step up to an RV, a lot less stressful. I can keep all my gear out of the weather and secure, and I can keep all the batteries charged up so I can shoot a lot more content. I'm even going to try and do a little bit of editing during the week. I don't know how much time I'll have, but we'll see how it goes. So, man, the potholes here are bad. Everything in the back is going to break, fall apart before I get there. It's really fun just to drive in Florida. Like, we're going past all these signs for Disney World. We just drove past the big Mickey ears, which is actually, I thought it was a sign, but it was actually power poles. They hold the power lines up in the shape of Mickey ears, which is really cool. So there's lots of little things like that that local people probably just take for granted, which are exciting for those of us from the other side of the world. Also weird driving on the right hand side of the road, so I'm getting used to driving on this side again, which is a little tricky. I've not gone to the wrong side of the car to get in yet, but that'll definitely happen. I keep reaching here for my seatbelt instead of this side, so it takes a little bit of getting used to, especially driving a big vehicle like this. Judging distances and trying to stay in the lanes quite tricky as well. So if I stop talking mid-sentence, it's because I'm focusing on where I am in the lane, trying to change lanes or merge or something like that. And there's a fair bit of traffic today as well. So it fills most of the lane. It's difficult to see. I don't even know why they put a rear view mirror on the windscreen here, because all you can do is see into the back, so it's kind of useless. But the wing mirrors are pretty good. It's automatic, it's easy to drive. That's pretty comfortable. I've even got an armrest, so put the cruise control on and sit back and enjoy the RV lifestyle. It's pretty crazy. I can see why people do this. Really excited to be back in America. It's been almost 3 years since I've been here, late 2019, so we've had lots of restrictions with travel due to COVID, so it's really good to be able to get out of the country again, travel. I've got heaps of friends here that I haven't seen for years, and I've got a whole bunch of new people as well that I've been talking to online and planning to catch up with and shoot some videos. So a bunch of them are coming down this weekend and next week to Sun and Fun. Some of them we're going to catch up with later during this trip as well. So this trip hopefully we'll catch up with the Fire Pilot. They're coming down from Kentucky. Trevor, he's here in Orlando from Chartered, so he's coming out on the weekend. Arnaldo, he's also coming out on the weekend with Trevor, so he's been in a bunch of videos with Trevor and with Josh, Aviation 101, who's also coming out. Corey Robbins coming over from the West Coast. Natalie Flygirl is coming down from Ohio, if I remember correctly. The Padies are coming, all of them, if not all most of the Padies are coming, so we'll see them as well. Pilot Bruno is flying down from further up north, so I haven't met him yet. We've just talked online, so looking forward to catching up with him. Dion Mitten, spoke to him, he's a maybe, so hopefully we'll catch up with him. And also I've spoken to Gareth and Rachel from 03 Delta, so they're coming as well. And I'm sure there's a bunch more that I've forgotten, so if I've forgotten you, just going off the top of my head while I'm trying to concentrate on driving as well in Florida traffic. So if you are coming, shoot me a message, leave a comment. I definitely want to catch up with as many people as I can while I'm here and shoot a bunch of videos. So get in touch and we'll make it a fun week. And would I rather be flying out? Of course, I'm never going to turn down flying. I'd always rather be flying, but it's not all that practical, especially in a small plane, to take the amount of gear that I've got, the amount of cameras that I've got for the week. And then when you get there, you've got nowhere to stay. So you can camp or try and get accommodation, which is difficult as well. You end up about an hour away with accommodation. So I find having the RV is going to probably be the most convenient. I can be there early, I can stay later, I don't have to drive around. I can duck back out to the RV during the day and swap batteries, put more batteries on charge if I need to, empty memory cards, pick up anything I need to. So I think this is going to be the best way to do it. I haven't RV'd before at a show, but I think once I've done this, everyone says you won't turn back. So the only thing you do is get a bigger RV each time. Now if you're watching from Australia and you're thinking, man, I would love to fly to America, rent an RV and drive to an air show, but I really don't have any idea sort of how to do that, definitely follow the channel, make sure you subscribe, click the little notification thing, because I'm going to do more videos about this trip and about doing more trips in the future. I want to try and get some groups out here and have a bunch of fun, come out to Sun Fun, come out to Oshkosh, and really have a good time with a cool group of people. So if that sounds like something you want to do, definitely follow along so that you get the updates once we start releasing information about that. I do have some news that I'm hoping to share later during this trip. I've got a few more things to finalise now that I'm back in America, but I have been working on something while I've been locked down in Australia, where about 90% of the way there it's to do with my flying here in America. So definitely follow the social media pages and the YouTube channel. I'll be putting it up on there once we've finalised everything. So hopefully that'll be coming together in the next couple of weeks. I will be at Sun and Fun all week. In fact, I'm going to be there a couple of days early, so I'm going to go and shoot a bit of video walking around before the show, just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what's there. And I need to sort of work it out myself as well, so I can plan out what I want to shoot. So if there's anything that you know of that's at Sun and Fun, any aircraft, any products, any people that you would like me to check out and shoot a video on, leave a comment or send me a message and I'll try and line that up for you during the week. We've got about 20 minutes left till we get to Sun and Fun. So I'll turn the cameras on again as we pull in to give you a bit of a look at the venue. We can't drive in to the main part of the show with a vehicle this big, so I'll have to park up and we'll walk in and have a bit of a look around later on. Here we go. Welcome to Sun and Fun. Hades have been nice enough to invite me to camp with them, so I'm just going to go find the Hades bus. It always amazes me how many RVs there are in America. Like, everyone's got an RV. There's a few caravans, but it's mostly RVs and massive fifth wheels. Which is why there's so many trucks here, I guess.